An investigative historian has recently discovered information which may prove that the ancient philosopher Plato was telling the truth about the assignment of ancient territories to the gods in the Golden Age of civilization. This is not the first time that one of the ancient philosophers' writings have been found to be true. Statements previously considered myths by Homer were found to be true when, in 1871, the amateur German archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann uncovered the mythical city of Troy. In Plato's work titled Critias he wrote about the Golden Age of civilization, when the children of God were assigned territories to manage, populate and live in peace with their neighbors. A portion of Plato's text follows: "In the days of old the gods had the whole earth distributed among them by allotment. There was no quarreling, for you cannot rightly suppose that the gods did not know what was proper for each of them to have, or, knowing this, that they would seek to procure for themselves by contention, that which more properly belonged to others. They, all of them by just apportionment, obtained what they wanted and peopled their own districts, and when they had peopled them they tended us, their nurslings and possessions, as shepherds tend their flocks, excepting only that they did not use blows or bodily force, as shepherds do, but governed us like pilots from the stern of the vessel, which is an easy way of guiding animals, holding our souls by the rudder of persuasion according to their own pleasure. Thus did they guide all mortal creatures. Now different gods had their allotments in different places, which they set in order. Hephaestus and Athene, who were brother and sister, and sprang from the same father, having a common nature, and being united also in the love of philosophy and art, both obtained as their common portion this land, which was naturally adapted for wisdom and virtue, and there they implanted brave children of the soil, and put into their minds the order of government. Their names are preserved, but their actions have disappeared by reason of the destruction of those who received the tradition, and the lapse of ages. These ancient territories were discovered by Arthur Fairham after rediscovering the ancient science of geoglyphology. For the past several years Arthur has been using this ancient science to track the movements and territories of ancient civilizations, as far back as 10,000 BC, which according to ancient Greek philosophers was around the time of the Golden Age of civilization. Connections between the territories have been found in past research, however, it wasn't until recently that non-adjacent territories had been tied to one another. This connection was made when the newly discovered, and previously unresearched, pyramids of East Java, Indonesia were geometrically tied to the previously studied territories that make up North, Central and South America. The Ilakan and Sudahuri pyramids of East Java lie within the previously discovered Japanese territory. The territory appears to have been assigned to Japan, and is delineated by the Japanese Yanagani pyramid. What ties these territories together is the fact that the Indonesian pyramids lie within the Japanese territory, but their alignment obviously ties all the territories together, over thousands of miles of ocean. Current research is revealing that these territories exist over the entire face of the Earth and do not overlap. This fact alone shows a worldwide coordination, thousands of years ago, to divide the Earth into geographic regions. This discovery comes on the heels of many other recent discoveries, which are telling the world that our past history is much different than we had previously imagined.